Sacramento marks the start of a homestand for the Kings. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the...
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Teague kicks to Carroll. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Cephalosha with it, averaging 6 points per contest. Horford's shot is good. Easy breezy's checked in for Atlanta.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Gay. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. He's right around 17 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the wing on the left. Stauskas, the pass to Cousins. The jump hook, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Nick Stauskas was born in Ontario, Canada, 7 days after the NBA awarded Toronto an expansion franchise. That's a little factoid there. When he was 10 at a Raptors open practice, he got called down to play some 2-on-2 against Vince Carter, and Stauskas buried a 3 on him. Now he's an NBA player himself. Man, that's a heck of a turnaround in about 10 years. The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Over to the wing. Now the pass to Freeman. Atlanta again missing. And Stauskas, Clark, part of this vanguard of Canadian talent, never played hockey. Basketball has always been his game.
You know, but he grew up at a time when Canadian hoop culture wasn't exactly thriving. I mean, during the 7th and 8th grade years, his team had no coach, so he coached the team, calling plays and making substitutions. You can see evidence of that in how he plays. He's pretty cerebral in addition to being highly skilled.
The Hawks trail it. Here's Cephalosha. Almost, but it rolls out. And for Sacramento, they're shooting just about an even 40% to start. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cephalosha with the steal. And here's the break, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when the steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence.
Last break here. Here come the Hawks. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
And McCallum kicks to Gay. From deep three-point range, and no good trying to get that one. And off we go at post-game, now starting the second quarter. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Atlanta.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, it sure has. And another area where they've been on point.
Changes for Sacramento. Cousins comes in for Jason Thompson. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Jason Richardson. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Payne. Millsap comes in for Scott. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Shelvin Mack. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Jeff Teague. We've got Collison. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Luke and Bahamuti. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Gay in the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The drive by Collison lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their next game is at Oracle Arena. So a road game with the Warriors. That will be the 5th game of the 6-game road trip.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Here's Collison. He's got 7. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Doubled by Freeman. Pass to McLemore. It's Gay on the way. Shot clock at 6. That's good.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's covered by Collison. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You can see where the Hawks rank in the league stats over the last 10 games. First in opponent offense. Second in fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
Now, those are impressive numbers, but the big one, Clark, to me, is opponents' points per game first, as you mentioned. And that's just a case of a team playing extremely hard on a night-to-night basis. And it's also a well-coached, disciplined approach, because you can't play good defense unless all 5 guys are on the same page at one time.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Carl Landry's checked in for Mbaamuta. Stauskas comes in for McLemore. And it's McCallum in for Darren Collison. Jamari Carroll's checked in for Atlanta.
You know, last season, Sacramento Kings crowd set a world record for the loudest roar in an indoor sports stadium. Talk about analytics being on display. Here's a case in point, folks. 126 decibels. Now, 127 is where you can cause permanent hearing loss. My hope and prayer is that the record stays at 126.
Here's Freeman. Here's Horford. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Horford's got 6.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
He hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Pass to Sefolosha. It's stolen by Stauskas. Kings have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And you take a look at the statistics. This club is shooting 74% as a team.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Freeman passes to Carroll. From deep. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Freeman. Here's Gay, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
And so we conclude the first half. It's Sacramento up by 8.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense. Our passing has been heads up and unselfish. That's something I'd like to see even more of. Let's also make sure we keep our heads on straight. Nobody likes to be in the position we're in right now, but we can't lose our cool. And one more thing. Let's start worrying less about our transition D and more about our offensive rebounding. Understood? It might not feel like it, but we're in an okay position. A lot of teams would have been out of this game by now, but we're still in it. Let's get after it and see what happens.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Millsap playing well. He has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Payne, he's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Thabo Sefolosha. On the court for Atlanta, 2 guys there with Shelvin Mack. Then it's Payne. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Scott in at the 4 spot. Easy breezy's checked in for T.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Darren Collison. A breakdown since the All-Star break. He's putting up 10 points a night, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. Aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
Doubled by Freeman. Thompson dishes to Collison. Misses from close range.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Mack, the pass to Freeman. Feeds to Korver. He dishes it to Mack. On the high post. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Three-point shooting perhaps never more valued, Clark, than it is right now in the NBA. Kyle Korver, such a great signing for the Hawks.
Yeah, really a good one. I mean, his contract is front-loaded, running through 2017 for around the mid-level exception. And quite honestly, he's worth every penny, not just because of his laser shooting ability. He's a hard-nosed, tough guy, professional in every way, and he just brings a winning presence to whatever team he's on.
Says he learned a lot of his basketball acumen from his mom, who was a terrific player and all.
No question.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, Rudy Gay receiving laser eye surgery going into last season. His vision had been so bad, he was having trouble getting a driver's license. After refusing to wear contact lenses for years, he finally relented and had surgery. His vision has improved, it gave him a confidence boost, and Kevin, we'll see if it continues to yield dividends.
It can only help. Thanks, Doris. No good from Freeman.
Korver known for his shooting, but he's a good passer, rebounder, and underrated defender as well. Takes great pride in being a well-rounded, complete player.
In the corner, it's Richardson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Hawks trail by 8. Outside, Scott. Pass to Matt. Here's Easy Breezy. Hawks passing it around. And there's the feed to Korver. No good off the back of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Here's Collison. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Korver for 3. And the miss. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It's an in stride, and bam, a slam dunk.
Let's go. You're in.
Well done.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. Atlanta's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Collison runs the point. Rostowski's at the 2. And it's Gay in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. 5 to shoot. Here's T. The Hawks again can't hit. have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Millsap with it. He's picked up by Landry. Here's easy breezy. Here's the dish to Korver. Fades. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Stauskas kicks to Collison. Dishes it to Gay. Right side Landry. That one a little long.
He had a defender draped all over. Not really the best shot there.
No, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
A try by Collison. It's good.
There's not much you can do when Collison is on like he is.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Freeman. Money.
Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
Kicks to Cousins. Missed. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Here's Collison. So it's Sacramento who sprint by with the win. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Looks like someone stole your puppy.
Yeah, man. Shoot, we had that in our back pocket and let it get away.
You want to hear a secret?
Yeah, sure.
Key to lasting in this league is never getting too high when you win and never getting too low when you lose.
So the loss don't mean anything?
Of course it means something. It means I need to learn from it and move on. Every loss is like an anchor on a rope. You let it go or it's gonna drown you. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, another one of them flip mode joints. Bust around, yeah. Word mother, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Just swing to the left, swing to the